fake love, pretense. Oh, fella,
you gotta wake up. I wake your sanity. She got no love for you. She got. You wanna say hello? Hey. In the driving, say hello. They're after his money.
He is so gullible. They've got cold. They really don't care.
They're after his money.
It's never about love. It's all about money. Lies, fake love. Oh, fella, you gotta wake up. Awake your sanity. She got no love for you.
She got no love for you.
He is so gullible.
Yes.
She's got a cold. It's not about love.
He's after his money. Good morning, people.
It's never about love. It's all about money, lies, fake love, pretense.
Tell her the wallet is heavy, you know. Namusanga genda kaikonai, namubuza kutale out tonight. Asiri kangani na ripula yolo nanzi na mujele kuchicken tonight. Appetite, satisfy, girl, give me a chance, I'll blow your mind. Say hola sawa joyo yagwe. Twala wadagwe. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning, Ronald M. Kasendwa, KJN Sound, Sanji Phone Solutions, Antonio, Mr. Sejemba Henry, Pade, good morning, Mutumba. Tusime Eddie, good morning. Nelson Wabuyi, good morning. Bashir Mukalas, good morning. Chitumba Solomon, good morning. Quiri Akim, good morning. Charles Walusimbi, good morning. One week leave, good morning. Girl, you never give on some balance, I'm feeling blinder. If you go to all about was in Kuwabu, holding and tap them with chupa. Bagala extra man. Since you play your mind. Batega Kanye, Wabasubira Nyama, Kwasa Mapera. Chairman Zach, good morning. Gabura Mark, good morning. Oh. When is it coming out? Seguia Ronald, good morning. Market Tuesday, people. Let's market things in your Kemba Somesa, Yamba Somesa. Nangere Ronge na mupepa ya marketing. And again, I just baby on Bicoda. Girl. That's what big thing that she say.
No, you tell her this.
Tell her the wallet is heavy, you know. Yeah. Wasaba hurry at the flow. No matter what she asks, don't let her go. Whenever they move back, they man have a boat, they move out of a boat. Back in the way for getting number. Checho Mark. What it is, it's a hey, I stay the artisinga. Finish line by buying a stepping. My body, my looks, be good. The girls, she tell you that, you know, she walks away, you know, she goes. That's what the girls do. But tell her the wallet is heavy, you know. So me marketing. Good morning, Chris Fitness. Can sokemba we bugumu. And already I got it done taking Android. D is what I feel inside when you're by my side. When you kiss me, when you touch me, the way you love me. If what I need a moment in my gange, sit over you make my life easy. So far and to papa. When I'm done, when I'm up, you stuck with me. And me go, those go me da. In a busy eating and I go to the Woolida. To Babigo, Netrevuruga. To Marinis and Care and got to leave baby. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep it by my side, you were stuck with me. Girl, it's what I feel inside when you're by my side. Put it in, Market Tuesday, yes, Abby, morning. Isaac, good morning. Joining Juba, holding a muje, Yoni Musayo, Guntambulina Munda, baby. You speak with a voice, it's in high definition. Take a picture of you. 3D glasses make you an invention. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep it by my side, you will stuck with me, girl. It's what I feel inside when you're by my side. Good morning, dip in coffee. When you kiss me, when you touch me, the way you love me. Katirume yengerela erikufu Sembera omekutaya Chiturina telija chigenda Navasunga nawona bagamba You're my number, when gonna become my wife Chiturina telija chigenda Navasunga nawona bagamba Navagamba telia kutwala, telia kuvimba, telia kusobola. Hey! Good morning, Richard. Naye yankuba mugira beeyikiriza. Ombe bugumu. Yeah. Nebwe guba musana, nebwe bankuba. Ombe bugumu. Ombe bugumu. Mumutiti, munkuba, mumpewo. Good morning, people. Market Tuesday. Turanga business. If that's your woman, like, you know, she done a lot to me. So I do the simple thing for her. Now she give me one, everything she do give me one thing. Who I yet have to say? Nakuba ekisasi katandise dda baba. Kantume mujje tugule emmotoka. With the right budget, I can get you a car in one day. That I guarantee you. Kubatambula mbona bona ababuloka nga bo bamanyi kubajjako emmoloka emu at least. But I'm feeling so good like I own a whole hood. I make her laugh. I make her wine. Akakuba mukana baba. I'll make you one, make you one. I'll make you smile. I'll make you feel nice. After that, I'll take you to my place where we will play. But before we play, yeah, feeling good. Jump. If you're feeling good, booka. Mark, are you sure but I speak very good Uganda? Nze mulubiri emengo nagenda nempangula kone kungule. Owaye gabula. Nze mulubiri lwa kabaka nagenda nempangula kone ngule. Twakola exhibition nga ndi musumisi. Twali how many schools? That was around senior 3. Not senior 5? Senior 5. I think it was senior 5. Nempangula amasomero gonna gonna agali mu competition. Agali mu category ya exhibition yeyo. Naye nali presenting okusumika. Okusumika okumanyi like mulumbe we batekako omusika. That's a very important traditional practice in Uganda. And I outdid myself. Akuba sente zo sazira bako nina certificate yokka. Neba ngamba sente mbo director w'essomero yazifuna. Naye of course kati nze sazifuna. Okitegeera. Nengo Uganda steady. We're gonna make them jump. We're gonna make them dance. Come on. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, 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 jump. Para pa pa pa. Para pa pa pa. Para pa pa. Para pa pa pa. Para pa pa. Para pa pa pa. If you're feeling good, jump, 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 jump. If you're feeling good, booka, 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 booka. If you're feeling good, jump, 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 jump. If you're feeling good, booka, 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 booka. They jump dance, they jump dance, they jump dance. They jump dance, they jump dance, they jump dance. Today, we're going to be talking about standardization. Of course, what is standardization? What about adaptation? And these are marketing terms. But those terms also apply in general life. So do you want to standardize or do you want to adapt? These are normally said when a business is getting out, is expanding. For example, you have one branch in Kampala and then you decide that I want to take my business to Mbale, I want to take my business to Mbarara, I want to take my business to Kapchora. So are you going to standardize or are you going to adapt? So that's what we're going to be talking about. I did say standardization because standardization is very important. Most businesses actually standardize and then they adapt only certain aspects of their businesses. So we're going to be talking about those couple of things. But for the guys that have businesses, especially the guys that are new, you can definitely tell us about your businesses and you can tell us where we can find you as a business and what your price range is, and you can share your contact number. You can write your number as 0_7_7_2_ like that. You can't write a figure that goes straight, or you can write 0 gap 70 or say it what 07 gap 7 gap. You leave the gaps or put dashes or put hyphens, and so that because you cannot write a full number here. Okay. So nange lero ngenda kola paper ya marketing banange mbadde nsoma ennaku zino. So I'm going to use, today is my final exam this year. This year I did 2 papers of CIM and yeah, it was hectic. Okusoma ngo oli mukulu bimenya. Nenda zisomye nenzimala. So Isaac abagambi agenda bera guardian angel omwenga mugula amataka. Morning Arthur and new members. Yes Nathan, man, Nathan ate go badde obuzenyo. Obadde obuzenyo. Can you be quick obangende? Pada gamba lero vibe ya Arthur kirala. I hope you're feeling good. They don't feeling not so good, but I feel good. Joshua, do you have spare for Honda? Joshua, okay, obuzibu mwogera leti. Omusajja oleda alina Honda. Bwoba tolina mulagirire Honda weeri. Wamba neighbor or something like that. I have 3 plots at Chirodo Semuto Road near Hanga Project. Njagala 15 million per plot. If you buy this December, nkukolera ku title, even transfer to your names. Mukiwulidde bannange Isaac, bawe namba leero. Ate bwe mbagamba bankubira tebankubira. Ndoza balinga babiri bennaaka we namba bakubira. Share your number gawe nkugambye, share 0 hash over 0_7_ like that, so that they see. Wobulenzi Luwero ninayo plot za 8 million 50 by 100. Ate mweno bwayogera bwate mwinzo lowooza wala naye si wala. Nze I realize that ebifo bye tulowooza nti biri wala, actually tebiri wala. When I realize that abantu ababeera ekira they live 24 kilometers from town, nze wengattamu 10 kilometers mba siri wala n'akatono. Nga ye ploti yagigula milioni 5, nze yange nagigula 15. Okitegeera is out bwaba wala n'akatono. My steering rack is worn out and the down staff. Padde Joshua muwagire. Joshua wali muwagire. Kata olina okugula rack ogule ne buzedi obwo. Okitegeera. Good morning Hashim, how are you today? So kenfuneka parking bajja kungisa bano. Sebo lero ngenda kola revision. Parking enta lero. Sigenda kuziki nze battery no sijesigira ko ddala. Africa Karota, good morning. Vinny Katz, good morning. Have really learned a lot from you, thanks. I mean, Vinny Katz, I'm glad you have been able to learn this much. Abdurrahim, good morning. Seguya Ronald, good morning. My contact is in the description of this channel. But I can say guys, I do pre-purchase inspection. If you're going to buy a car, I help you get a good deal. I help you get a good car. I help you with the bargaining process. I help you with the actual inspection of the car to make sure that we are getting a car that is in good condition. I normally recommend that you get your own cars, and then but if you can't, we can also help you with that. But ideally, you should make a few phone calls. What can they get you and all that. And then when we, of course, there are places that I normally don't recommend. You're matching the Sigenda Yons and Ganze. Tiwatera okuja ko ngogenda gula emoroka ya bei. Nebo banga nadala abantu buteroke inspecting ya 15 emoroka eziryo tezitera kuba nnungi. Okitegeera. But ewalala wonna tugendayo. Chitumba Solomon, engineer Kosa si a million nga bili kitundu ku ssatu olowooza. Beza moroka engineer za EFI kaya teba zisera okusinganiza VVTI. Okitegeera. Adijukira ka engine ko bufa nnyo akakakosa sike kagenda ne murawumu. Bakaseera nno tewesanga kayingirira million 3 ekitundu. Boke kagenda murawumu oli modo nkajjukira ako. Isaac abagambye ewobulenzi ayinayo plot 16. So awata nagula plot ate ewobulenzi plot za milioni 8. Ndema kufanga toguze plot. Machine ya fair diagnosis yatuuse. Antonio ne radio yatuuse. Kati shipment yeninda ya jump starting machines zemugenda okungulako tulekera kati bino byendimu nali badde sibira likirangamba bugambi battle begwa kwa jump start and go. Okitegeera. Good morning bro, we are both students. I'm also a student in Libya. How is Libya? Martha, director Martha Academy, how are you? Jiko Nicholas, Arthur Teri Walanga wo. Teri Walanga wo. True, Teri Walanga wo. Yeah, the peace that you get from being in your own home. Good morning, Arthur. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Lengo ngambi mangu travel life. Togeto bango genda kupula abulamu. Arthur, we have a Toyota Harrier UAT at 14 million. Muri ya vini kata abagambia ina Harrier 13 UAT ya milioni 14. Joshua, I'm going to share my shop contact. Please do. Arthur Isaac akolera mmeka oba abala kutwawula. Isaac, ekibuuzo chicho. I have an estate in Masoli, Gaza Road. I have 10 plots of 50 by 100. I sell at 57 in quarter installments. Ate nkukolera ekyapa. Muwulidde ne Masoli. Ate Masoli siwala. So you'll check mileage properly. Bebe nabena kati jeke. Byonna nabimaze wano. Tetugula bloke eri mu kantu konna. So okay. Isaac Bashiro kukola ki? Ng'omukolera obi Guardian Angel mugule ettaka. Vinicats ata wawonye kutwaliza wamu nawonye amanyi teganadda nnyo nga wengaagala naye mpulira kati ekinume saawa eno bugayaavu sigamba nti amaanyi tegakomyewo ekintawanya bugayaavu naye nga okuwona ko nawonye. But I also believe that ebbanga liri ddagala libadde lisinga okuŋŋonza. So tugende mu lesoni yaffe kuba nvuga wano ngenda kukola paper. Sinakola revision naye ebyo mbikola nga it's marketing kiri ekyo tukirinde mu musaayi ntula mu paper nombuuza ebintu nga kanemu kanabi kanamuwanyi kateka boom bulijjo boom nga mpise. The Harrier is in Sonde Namugongo. Sharing a number bakunonye baba. Naye 13 babulire ne bwenywa baba babulire baleme kulowooza kubanga 13 erimu buno omoloka bwenvuga bumeka kitegeeza kana kamoloka kanywa emitwalo 4 eri enywawe emeka 10 n'emeka. Isaac okuba omuyima nga ngula ploti era boyina omuwaya akasente ka Guardian Angelship. Ragnar, you should stop eating your finger. Yes, now you're grown. You're a big boy. You should stop eating your. Look at me. Don't hide. You stop eating your finger. Look me in the face. Look me in the face. Stop eating your finger. Onanune engalo. Nateka kukamula liyaga nokola. Hi James Omoding, how are you? So let's go to our lesson today. So what is standardization? Now we're talking about two key aspects. We are talking about standardization. We are talking about adaptation. Standardization. Yenda bakolera example chi. You see, when they talk about cars, the automotive industry is highly regulated. Why? First of all, they are dealing with people's lives, not only the people that are in the car, but majority of the people are outside the car. So the automotive industry is regulated to the extent that some of the things that are standardized are not really standardized by the manufacturers themselves. These are things that the regulator says they should be like this, and everyone literally has to do them like that. Of course, some of the automakers are stubborn. Like you'll go and like you see German cars, for example, Mercedes-Benz, Golf, BMWs, you'll find bainake misumari ja 13 13-inch. Is it 13-inch? Ushagera na yenga with Toyota, with Japanese cars, they have 12, 14, 17. Ushagera neba riba ina 11, baina 13, by 15, baina misumari kuganga ikitategerekeka. There is a time Kasim the Benz mechanic yari yankanikirako Kaldina yange natekamo misumari ja 13 kugamba nayo nona teyayo nona tiyari yagala okona yeje emisumari jakola ki gajamanyi. So there is standardization and there is adaptation. Kakati katugezeko let's go back to the basics of marketing. In marketing, there is what we call the marketing mix. Now, the marketing mix is the basic formula of marketing. It's a mix of things that you need to work around to make sure that people understand your business and that they buy your products or services at the price that you have set. Now, everything that happens in your business, everything that you do, every product that you develop, every price you decide, every place where you decide to put a branch of your business, that should be a marketing decision. That should be something that you decide. It works hand in hand with all the other elements. Now, the marketing mix ina elements meka. Initially, it had the 4 P's. Mwena bagenda ko ku university, bagenda ko institute, you know, you've covered the marketing mix. Atema abasoma business administration is of course is always with you. Then the marketing mix was like the basic thing that everyone covered in class. Ochitegera kati marketing mix erimu elements katandikana elements eziri basic eziri nya. So the marketing mix so the marketing mix element is okay. The marketing mix your product, okay? The product and service are literally the same thing, because the product is tangible, like this bottle, bottle a better product, okay? Product a better bottle. The service that Safe Border gives you is intangible, but it's also their product. What is our product? They say we give transportation services through the Safe Border app. So it's either a product or a service. That's the first element of the marketing mix. Of course, digital marketing, then we cover the different dimensions of the product. We have the augmented, we have the actual, we have the core product and all that. And then there's a price. Like this bottle, I don't know how much they bought it. And then the phone, like the Samsung phone. So the Samsung phone is a product, and then the price, which is highly determined by the manufacturer, because the manufacturer sells at a certain price to the distributors, then the distributors sell at a certain price to the dealers, and then the dealers sell at a certain price to the retailers, and then the retailers sell to us at a certain price. So there is a price that's also in the marketing mix. Kakati price engeri gyezanya kyovola abantu Coca-Cola, Pepsi batimba ebipande ne bagamba RRP, recommended retail price. By them saying recommended retail price, they are trying to standardize the price of their products. Na yenze neli ku UMI jengenda nga teri byakulya bya raisi wadde Dr. Jonathan yangane ebisiike binengano ha nena wengano oza yakoze naye tannakola bali abantu bedi baseera zasooke ngendeko ku office ndabe ekiddako. But anyway, so we have the product, we have the price, then we have the place. Okay, the place is where people are going to be able to find your product. The Samsung then gets the retailers, Omuniba Simba Telecom, Uchtegera. Of course, the recognized retailers. Katikati yoba retailer beri downtown kumutasa. Abatali recognized by Samsung. Samsung tebamanyi na bamanya. Uchtegera. So nabo je bali, and they also do a good job. Uchtegera. Kansoke nsome ebya Isaac atisa. Bashir, get your land first. Share the details, block number and plot number and the county as well before we check the registry. First, if the records are good, we do due diligence. Nenga ate Isaac kyakugamba kye kituufu. Kyakugamba kye kituufu. By the way nange Isaac edakoleddeko yali ankebereddeko. Okitegeera, I survey for you, I have a lawyer, I move with, to guide your transaction. Isaac ajaba sobola nange ntambula ne makanika kati nze lawyer wo kugula emmotoka. Endagaano zenkola tezi kako mutiti zino by the way. Kati ata how is your consumption of new fuel twara kakati sejemba ne fuel twara jireke emmotoka si ya mulembe gwaffe lwakuba the only sejemba gwemanyi yali mukadde yali jajja wange isaidi ya mama wange, but I don't think nti you're old oli muvubuka olaba n'abakadde kati bazivuddeko gula nuwe no biri ebiri ye myaka jaffe kuba bajja kuguza eri bajja jiguza kumpi esente zezemu we akanu banange kantuke kati wengende sawe and I put the link namaze no ku uploading a music bwenti ne nkopa ne link. I don't know then what happened. Eri I'm going to omwana naye gulo yanzijukiza ate then we had an engagement and man, if it's a developed piece, bring in a valuer to give you figures that create base for negotiation. But she is the plot 50 by 100, where is it? How far is pre-purchase inspection fee? Pre-purchase inspection fee ogambe ya Isaac oba ogambe yange yana guno omwaka ebyogujja mwabitegeera. Isaac tuwe namba y'essimu era bw'olituyisa obubi ng'ensonga tuzireeta wano mu family nga tuzi tajja bayisa bubi. Good morning everyone, good morning Ntege. Isaac gweko batiisa ate n'obadde manyi gwatiisa Isaac tajja bayisa bubi Bashiri. Good morning Moses, happy new month to you too. Nenga amazima gakyali awo ovuga otemoroka eri ku UBF nga teina S batume mujjewo bugayaavu nali mvuga UAM ng'erina S n'omwana agenda ogivuga Uber agenda kuba yeeyagala avuga S. Good morning Arthur, I'm coming to get a RAV4 2002 model with you and I'll need the touch screen radio since I'm buying it myself. Is there a brand you recommend? Thanks. Munange zono kijja kwewunyisa. Ezo radio teziriko brand. Eya brand bajja gikusala bagalo giguza emitwalo 8 ng'ate ekola kye kimu nene etali branded. Okitegeera. So just buy any Android phone. Oba si kyekyo zenga nkukuza kuzange ze nalese yo radio nga 3. Bagenda giteekamu I think today after my paper, then I'll show you how it works and then you guys decide whether you want to buy from me. Good morning Arthur, I'm working for GTI Services, a real estate development company. We have a service for people who want to build houses. We can build it for them in 30 to 40 days. Mukiwulidde Benjamin byabagambye baba yamako okuzimba ennyumba mu nnaku 3 ku 4. Kati mwabali ebweru. Kati then Benjamin, how do you manage quality control? Because then the quality control is very important. Companies zizimbira abantu amayumba ezimu zibadde zijja zikolera ennyebbi semintawera and stuff like that. And family bimara, once you misbehave kigwera wano mu court oli mutuufu nnyo Martha. So today yo mu standardization tubadde tuwogera ku marketing mix. Tugambye marketing mix erimu product, erimu price, erimu place, erimu ne promotion. Those are the 4 basic elements of the marketing mix. Ezo elements edda nga bw'okwasaganya zonna n'ozikwata ne ziba nga zikola bulungi awamu gwe business yet hitting off. The number 4 is promotion. Simanyi wambadde njogedde. We have product, price, place, promotion. Those are 4. Okitegeera ezo nga actually n'essaawa zino ezo elements ennyo abasinga ze bakolerako. Ab'amaduuka g'omu kikuubo zibaliko. Actually number 4 tebagikola nako, promotion tebagiri nako. Bo bakola product, price and place. Ebirala ne babirekera Mukama Katonda n'abakwatirako. Naye kati a civilized young person like us oba olina okugattako promotion. But on top of that tulinayo another 3 elements. I do even remember them. Ebyo nno bye ŋŋendamu kati mu paper ndi mukola revision bannange. The other 3 elements ezafuula 8. Actually right now zikyali 8 eziri recognize, because number 8 is partnerships. In tosobola kukola wekka, so you would need to work with other people in order for your business to work out. That's why you find that banks in Uganda, when they are competitors, they came together and bakola online banking. Jola beyo ikwiduka sente banking sima sente agent, those guys came together to create that platform yawamu okitegeera yawamu, so they partnered together and creating ekintu ekyawamu lwaki bagenda okulaba mobile money batwala, so they utilize the 8th element of the marketing mix. Kakati katudde kuzile satu nabo banzijukira tuina people, the people are now part of the marketing mix. Timba people mulimu abantu abakolera, abantu bemukolera okitegeera. Then tuina je tuyita physical evidence. Physical evidence bye bintu abantu bye barabako, branding, engoye abakozi boze bambala, mulimu logos, mulimu the websites, anything that someone can remember you by, the graphics, the voice, anything that someone can remember, but majority of the time it should be something that someone can actually touch or feel. Business cards, flyers, billboards, which together. So and then we have the final one, which is processes. How are things done? Like, what does someone go through to buy from you or to make a purchase with you? Which together katika tuite marketing mix elements ezo mbagambi. We have all experts to deliver quality work, from the design, BOQ, approval, site engineers, and so on. Yeah. Good morning, Arthur. Next year, I need a Subaru Impreza 2010 model. We shall discuss more once I send you the consultation very soon about the details. No problem, click rhyme. Then this the new Wendy. What type of good vehicle is worth 15 million? Simple. 15 million is actually a good budget. 15 million, you can get some Foresters, you can get Imprezas, you can get Mark II Grand, Mark X, you can get Corollas like mine, you can get Vitz like this, you can get Espacio new model, but that will be a 1.8 liter. You can get a Raum new model, you can get the newer that I'm talking about, 2002. But although I'm talking about those cars, don't be so picky. Njagala UBG ngate tojja kusobola jefuna ukitegeera. So but there are certain cars that where you can get a UB series properly. Ractis, Sienta, Primo new model, Primo old model, RAV4 old model, RAV4 2002 model away watiawo. You can get a Wish. 15 million is actually a very good budget. Just don't be so picky about the number plate. Be picky about the condition. That's very important for you to remember as you prepare your car. 15 million to buy a car. They know I'm going to advertise, but remind you about tint. I'm not going to thank you, Antonio. Tint omwana bajja okusamuledi agenda kujja n'omwana wa tint basibemu tint omupya ngali dark what kuba radio yo yazi Antonio era bagenda gisibamu bati kati ninze buli obuntu obujump startinga buje abagenda okungulako Android radio namwe mwetegeke ekwegamba for the love of cars akasente ke yongeremu ate n'ebintu bye yongere muche mbamanya ebyakabi bye yongere nsobolo okwongera okufuna obudde obukola research, because already nyino omuntu akolera research esaawa eno omulimu gwa kukola research na ye akasente kemuwa kati nyino okufuna wenkajja. That's why I'm trying to bring all these products around. BJ bwe mubigula nga yafuna sente kwegamba ebintu ebisere emu ebintu ebimu basobola nze kubikwasaganya naye nga bwankwasaganyizaako nenkola proofreading and all that, then I can actually create something really good for you. Arthur OEM code reader enaakola mu namukadde yange newegenda siraba wali nzomeddemu nendaba no eina. There is olaba wano emotoka zonna wano wansi wa steering around here waliwo chi it's 9 pin kibanga ekya socket mweyingira. Let me see if I can show you. So tugenda ita marketing mix elements ezo mbasomese what it means to standardize them. Isaac nonye wantu wayinza ogenda ekintu kino. These are 9 pins I think. 9 pins up, 9 pins down. This thing plugs in there. It's standard for all cars, by the way. Zona Germany, simanya Bungereza, simanya wa. It works. It reads. Okay. Benjamin Byabagambya inaba expert abakola buli kimu kakasanti standard. Bakola ekintu ekiri standard ekyakabi nga bakuzimbira ennyumba. Thank you for reminding them. You guys are 41 to only 12 likes. You like the broadcast. The like button is either up here or wano. You click the X, the like will come. Or click down here or down here. Next year, Arthur, nina osasula membership. Nkoye ebyobwerere. By the way, for the love of cars, ngena badete yoka package. Ngena badete yoka package. You subscribe unge ebintu byo tubiranga tubikuba abantu maso. Ngatubukuba abantu maso. Derek Lule, thank you for reminding them. Tarema Samuel. Good morning, Frederick Bwire. Antonio. Once was staring over glove box. Thank you, Antonio. Ne once was glove box bizimanyo kubayo kati gwe iyo engeri jeri BMW soko no nyenenga teri BMW taina code reader. Eze moroka zekyanga nyama sanyazi tebayiza utagisamu code reader. And this thing reads cars from 1991 and above. Is soma era zonna. Yeah, so today mu standardization in Bagambi tuina esawe no tuina marketing mix elements zili munana. Ndi mukola revision ngenda mu paper katikati. Tuina marketing mix elements zili munana. Esoka na Bagambi is the product. Business tesobola kuyimira nga tayina product or service. Ekyokubi tuina place or product bw'omala gikola ogenda gitundira oba abantu bagenda gisangawa. Bwe tuva ku ekyo ne tugenda ku price ogenda kutunda sente mmeka. Bwe tuva ku ekyo ne tugenda ku promotion ogenda biranga oti abantu bategeere nti gyebiri. Abamu mwe mulowooza promotion kasokola billboard, I mean kasokola signpost ku dduuka ali obumaze olina kwogera kuggulawo nedda ssebo olina okulanga, and sometimes ojja kulanga bireme kola, sometimes ojja kulanga product egaana okukwatayo ereme kukwata ku luno ate ekwateyo oluddako okitegeera. That's why MTN and Airtel to keep advertising kuba bakimanyi eno season ejja kubambya ate eddako ebeere ennungi. So bwe tuva kwezo marketing elements enye ezaali standard ne tuletayo elements endala 3 okuweza omusanvu. Why? Because literally all businesses esawa eno za service kebeere product kebeere business ng'eddwaliro nti edda eddwaliro baalinga tebatwetaaga nnyo akuba empiso n'ogenda naye kati amalwaliro mangi era ekyaleesa elements ez'esatu eza marketing mix. The reason why the 3 marketing elements are here now is because in the past, if you had the capital, open the bakery, people would buy your bread. But these days, everyone can open a bakery. People can afford to buy those mixers, right? People can afford to buy the buveras. People can afford to buy delivery trucks. So the competition is stiff. So every business is a service business. So it being a service business, those are the 3 elements. That's where the 3 elements come in. To the 3 elements which include people, processes, and physical evidence. So you have to improve all these things so that people remember what you give them, because the 3 extra elements are the ones that create the service, the experience that people get. Then we have the 8th element, which is partnerships. That sometimes you may not be able to satisfy your customers alone. So that's where you partner with other people. I've given an example of the banking, the mobile banking systems that Equity Bank alone could not afford to develop that banking system alone. So that's why they partnered Centenary, Stanbic, DFCU and all those, KCB, and they developed that system. And that's the software that is working on all those platforms is from one developer that was paid by all the banks together. And they maintain that system together. That's why when you go to withdraw money using the mobile banking systems, I mean the agent banking, you pay a certain fee. That's to maintain, that's like a subscription that the banks will pay to the developer to keep the software running. So, Antonio, tinti tugenda musamu olwalunga basamu radio. Tinti tulina musamu naro. Akasana nga kazi. Ne moroka simu katujinyogoze. Katunyogoze simu. Naye nga gundi tegituukako. Kagituuse. Ata vitsi yevuga yokka. Vitsi tesira. Olwaki teyevuga yokka. Orokuba mikono jirabe mikono jiri wano ku steering. Good morning, Arthur. I want to know what is that ETC thing Micah says whenever it starts. ETC. Actually, I just have to figure out what it is. I'm going to tell you tomorrow. Okay. So, what does standardization mean? You know how you open a shop in Chikubo? No, katukonse example example KFC. KFC is Kentucky Fried Chicken. So it was the concept was developed by this guy in Kentucky, and it was very successful in Kentucky, right? Kentucky, whatever that is. It was very successful in that place. So Kentucky Fried Chicken was developed in that area, and it was very successful. Then it moved to parts of Europe, parts of South America, the UK, because now the UK is not part of Europe. Then when it was successful, then they went ahead to expand. Now even in Uganda we have a KFC. But the KFC we have in Uganda came as a standard. There is a way they want to do their chicken, okay? Their chicken is standardized. If you eat chicken in KFC one day, you go eat chicken in KFC Kenya, you go eat chicken in KFC Puerto Rico, you go eat KFC in Amsterdam, the taste must be the same. So for them, the first thing they did was standardize the product. They standardized the product. I feel like I don't know if I make sense. They needed to standardize that aspect because the product is one thing that makes them unique. So they needed to standardize the product. The same thing will happen if you find a Burger King. If you eat Burger King, I'm a fan of Burger Kings whenever I go to Europe. But you eat a burger from Burger King Amsterdam, you go eat a burger from Burger King, let's say Porto. Then you go eat a burger from Burger King Oslo. They all taste the same. So Katwaro businesses, they are going to standardize the product. They, however, don't standardize the price. Because there are aspects where you will need to standardize your business. Which again, you see, for example, they have standardized price for pre-purchase inspection. Oba ogula moroka ya milioni 7, oba ogula moroka ya milioni 5, oba ogula moroka ya milioni 1.5, pre-purchase inspection is 400,000. That's the standard. It's not by force. You don't have to do inspection with me. You can definitely do inspection with someone. But for me, I've standardized the price. I've standardized the product. This is what we are going to do when you want to do pre-purchase inspection. We will do it for 2 days. I will come with a mechanic. We will look over the mechanical condition of the car. We will look over the price facts. See, is it priced properly, or we can get something better. Then we will look at as many cars as we can look at that day. If we don't get a car that we believe is good enough for you, then we will go ahead and look at other cars the next day. Those are 2 days. I've standardized it. Inspection is supposed to be done in 2 days. Wachitegeera kakati. Thank you for reminding me, Seth. EU. European Union. I thought European Union is Europe. Isn't it? So standardization. When you're doing a business, there need to be standard aspects, because there you may find that you cannot standardize everything in your business. Let me give you an example. Pre-purchase inspection. There are chances that I may not be able to standardize pre-purchase inspection that is done in Masaka. That's where the exception comes. And I tell you that, you know what? The standard fee for Kampala Central, it's Kampala Central Business District. ziri Mengo, ziri Bugolobi, ziri Kitintale, ziri Chanja, ziri Kisasi. Standard fees 400,000. Bwe tugende ewa Kiso ojja kugulayo ku mafuta. Kati otandise okwadaptinga. That's what they call adaptation. That's why normally when we are discussing standardization, we cannot discuss standardization without actually discussing adaptation. So it's one thing for you to understand where do I standardize and where do I adapt. So now we go on and say nti bwemba nkolera pre-purchase inspection nga ngikolera Kampala osasula emitwalo 4 bwe tuba tugenda Mbali ojjagula amafuta agatutuuse Mbali. I have adapted. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Kati kitegeeza n'omuntu ayina edduuka, the prices for the branches within Kampala will be standardized. I'll give you another example. Petrol stations, over service stations, over the distributors of fuel like Shell, Total, they standardize their products up to a certain extent. Nebagamba dealer, because the particular service stations like Ojagamba Total, Acacia Mall, Total Bichi, Shell, Wampeo, those guys, what they do is they'll tell a dealer, your price cannot go beyond this, cannot go below this. But you can play within that. Which then the dealer is is free to play with the prices as he sees. That's standardization, but standardization to an extent. Then Shell will get a fuka franchise siwawe. They'll give you standard operating procedures. The tank is supposed to be here. Utunda gaso mutundira one. The shop is supposed to be here. The shop is supposed to have this. The petrol station attendants are supposed to dress like this. The manager is supposed to do this. Every morning they have a meeting and stuff like that. So they standardize operations. Cut operations again processes. Munju getogeda ku marketing mix elements. Nitogeda ku processes. Never get process. Never standardizing a processes. Ochitegera. Never gamba mujja gabanga receipt. Never take out HM printing a receipt automatically. So literally every business can standardize. Mumbuze bibuzo ku standardization versus adaptation. When Wendy baita Google bypass for the people that don't know Kampala. Manyije bali abantu. Ate no muyinza okulowooza mbuno ki. There are people that have never reached to Google bypass. Ng'ekibuga akibeera muna yenge eno. Actually nga bwabazze side design ayita ku Jinja Road genda mu kyalo Masaka Jinja oba Mbale. We can look at that, Isaac. Nange machine nakanyifuna. But I'm sure this thing can tell you what the fault is. What this code reader does, it tells you where problems are, so that you can solve them. Watch together, Isaac. So I'm sure we can find a solution to that. After what the tint, Vinicat tint ngenda musamu lero. Nade ninda kufuna ready yeno. I'm selling 2 fielders UBJ 2007 at 25. Mulide fielders ziri ku UBJ za 2.7 milioni 2.5. Mulide Viani yazilina ate wawano. Hello Arthur, would you buy a Ducia Duster? Yeah. This one wants to hate people. Don't buy. Don't buy. You can, but if you can buy if you have some money. Good morning, car lovers. Good morning, Wilbur. So, temwina bibuzo bya marketing kyemugamba muyize mutegede kyemugenda okukola. Kati, in terms of standardization, for example, Isaac Manabayaya abadde bakubuuza onkolera sente mmeka, you should standardize the prices. Ogambe the standard price for a 50 by 100, you can oyinza okukola standard naye nga to standardize nze nnyo okitegeera. No gamba, for example, 50 by 100 inspection and all those things bitero costing emitwalo bwegityo between bwegiti ne bwegiti depending on where you are. when omanya nti you have standardized the price into omuntu tagenda kujja atabagaininge okitegeera yakimanya the minimum is this, the maximum is this. Kati otandika omubuuza particulars. Kati abo omala okustandardizing, then you can even draw a chart okitegeera. One of the examples janyinza oba ya standardization ya restaurant menus. Nti mu restaurants these guys actually standardize. The guys of restaurants standardize everything. That's how they are supposed they are able to come up with menu with prices of the items on the menu. By standardizing. Ne bamanya nti omuceere tugenda gabanga ejjiiko 3 tujja zigabanga ku 12. Ne bamanya nti ebijanjaalo tujja gabanga ebikopo bya supu 4 okitegeera. That's all part of standardization. Era tujja bigabanga ku sente bweziti. Kaka Suzuki Jimuni tekakyakola central local anyiganyige. Ata, where do you work from? Minicats. The pre-purchase inspection gikolera buli wamu bwompa omulimu. But it depends on what I do. Watubeera wano ku channel, my prime business is for the love of cars. But I have other skills like the marketing skill that I think other people should be able to get whenever they can. Because whenever otazibawa izo skill bajja zifuna ku YouTube gye ziri ez'obwereere. Anaali etolodde wali naye mama. Kini wantu ate olowooza siyite ng'eno nga watambula kuba abaana baawumudde. Daawe obudde bukyali kansooke ngende ku office mala okulaba bakasitoma abange. Let me try and come up with a standard. Naye land is not homogeneous. No, for your service, Isaac, for your service, nga bw'olaba pre-purchase inspection nti ogenda gamba omuntu wali alibadde wangu kammaleyo, wali wangu okusinga wano, kammaleyo nyambukire wali. Olaba Isaac, you see the way you would tell someone that oku inspecting ira atano ku 10 eri wakiso nzi inspecting ira sente bwezi. That's a standard. Kuba omanyi in wakiso I'll take this much fuel, I'll need this much paperwork. The things you will need in wakiso, you know all of them. Okitegeera. So you can standardize that. Then you say, if we go past wakiso ne tuyingira Mpigi, this is the cost. If it's Luwero, this is the cost. That's just trying to standardize so that abantu batandika gamba nti ate ono gaya atuyaya. Okitegeera. Either they can afford you or they can't afford you. Standardization brings along with it comes along with a lot of benefits. For example, people trust you. Okitegeera. By the time someone decides that okay kangende wa Isaac wa dansera abana bye value, the value of the service, wenda gawatera okujjula ebizi naye ndaba eno promoter ina bizi, so walabika wali okay. Waliwo amazzi angene ndabo bangayitamu. On a belter. The belter and the Vitz are literally the same car. That car, actually that's a Vitz. Many belter final move Vitz. So Isaac, but I know on Tegedi. The other way you can standardize it by saying Bosasura center weziti nzenzi janze kanze nga surveyor. Then no baragane liabilities is okiriza and is otakiriza. Because you can tell someone that if you hire only the surveyor, then the liability of you buying land that is stolen is not on me. Because total demu lawyer. Okitegeera. So that you standardize. In standardizing and ngamba. bw'oba tosobola kusasula mitwalo 4, you go and inspect with someone else or you go on your own. Oleme kunyigira Arthur kubanja kujja ne makanika abaakebera atunula wansi eri omuntu ayagala omuwa akasente okitegeera ate otandika okugamba Arthur n'omusajja we banjaaya naye nga ate gwe wabireeta. So it's a standard. Then I also try to standardize the things that happen after you buy your car. Like when I tell you bw'ogula emmotoka waliwo ebintu nze mwennyini bye nkugamba ebyo tosooka bikwatako, sooka ofuge emmotoka, because when you drive a car etandika okulaga, because like especially the people that buy used cars, you can buy a car nga balina waya ze bajjako. I've faced that before. Ng'oli yajjako waya nga alina ensonga lwaki yazijjako. Ne Corolla eyo mugiraba, Corolla buli kimu kikola naye balina ebintu ebimu bye baakyusa nga balubu zaakira walala. You'll be surprised. But it takes experience for you to know that there are things you're not supposed to touch. Emmotoka yo kebe kobengo ina sente mmeka ezigikanika ng'era bw'otandika obikwatako bw'oti, your car will start dying other things, and then you start thinking you bought a bad car naye ng'ate the car you bought wasn't really that bad. It's you who started disturbing it. Especially the people that buy old cars. Me, I've experienced it. Even one of my followers experienced it. I told him, Nemka, you know what? There are things you should not touch now. First drive the car, because the car was perfect. Then he started. Then I got him like an SC guy. I think the SC guy all of a sudden became the mechanic. The SC guy doesn't even drive Toyota, drives the Land Rovers, drives Golfs, and all of a sudden the SC guy is the one fixing a Toyota. So he messes up the car, he fixes this, and then something else dies. So eventually I told this gentleman, you know what, I think they fix one thing and kill another. They are about to say that you bought a bad car. They are the ones that had that are spoiling. So I'm trying to also standardize. Of course I cannot standardize a human behavior. Omuntu osobola omugamba nti kino tokwata ku kintu kino, because bw'oba oguze emmotoka nga nkadde eba nkadde okitegeera. So there are things, for me in my experience, I've learned that there are things that you can let go for some time. Then you first drive the car and see what happens. Then you decide if it's worth touching. But of course, Kati, fenga abantu, when you buy a car for you, it's new, you basically want to tamper with everything. Which is not, so you can try to standardize in your business, whatever business it is. Standardize. What Safe Border did was trying to standardize. That's why Safe Border was big. Then I think along the way they forgot who makes the business. It's the riders. The app doesn't make the business. If you don't have employees, they forgot the people aspect of the business. People are very important for every business. Safe Border forgot the people aspect. Uber forgot the people aspect. So with every business that you're going to be doing, never forget the people aspect. Me, I respect people. The people that work with me are doing me a favor. I'm not doing them a favor. They are doing me a favor to work with me, to push my business ahead. So for me, in every area of my business where I work, I pay people fairly. Not because where they work they are paid fairly, no. Some of the people that I pay fairly are paid even worse in other places where they work. But I know that with fair payment, people will work for you. People will work for you with their entire heart. No mutima wonna. Tajja kukola nga yerekerayo, which is what you want as a business owner. So standardize everything. The people aspect is very important in Uganda, because people can kill or build your business, and you don't want your business to die. Kati waliwo abatajjangako mu kibuga kanzike mpite nawali mwetegereze bulungi ekibuga. Abaludde kati mwe Antonio muludde muleka mwerabire n'okwerabira eki mwerabire n'ekibuga bwe kifaanana. Awe wali Pioneer Mall awo. Awe wali Pioneer Mall, ekyo kizimbe ekinene kyolaba ekiriko ebintu bya green. Kiwanvu kiki yali kati eri waggulu kyemanyi wali apartments. Oba offices. Kagenda beera apartment, but it looks nice. Eno ye mapeera yammwe. But That's the new Pioneer Mall. Bano lwaki nabo batuzibira ekkubo? Kati abavubuka abato abamu tebamanyi Pioneer Mall. Kati ani yakuma okuyingira ekibuga eddedde ennyo. So waliwo alina ekibuuzo kya standardization versus adaptation. Kati ekintu ekimu ekyatuusewo Chicken Tonight I think is trying to standardize. Naali bayisiza n'eri wansi naye neerabidde tujja yitayo olulala okulaba Arua Paaka bwe yakyuka. Arua Paaka mwabaludde okujja mu kibuga. Arua Paaka yakyuka nnyo kati. Yesterday I walked to Owino because my shipping agent yali wansi eyo side z'Owino. Nga ngendayo natidde abantu abakolera wansi eyo bazira. Abantu bangi. Ye. Nze ndoza nemba nga nkolereyo wansi nyinza okugula essimu buli myezi ebiri. I doubt I would keep my phone. Bali abantu nedda. Ogenda downtown eyo kiba kumpi kyekimu n'okutambulira ku border. The risk is literally the same. Kibuga nga kikalu. What is happening? Huh? Abai. Why is the city dry? Yet today is a Tuesday. Tubanga tulina kye tutamanyi. What don't we know, people? Mugende. Antonio's Guido bagizizaawo naye kati bagiyita Antonio's Guido oba bagiyita Antonio's biki eriko kagamba Antonio's kokka erabika Guido yabadde an impossible mu kizimbe ekipya. I don't know why, dude, but I'm feeling so good like I own the whole hood. Feel like getting me a sweetheart today. I make her laugh. I make her dance, I make her wine. If you feel like getting down to me, God. Feel like getting down to me, God. I'll make you want. I'll make you smile. I'll make you feel nice. After that, I'll take you to my place where we will play. But before we play, mazokola revision kati mulaba ebyo ebintu bye tukavarinze kati bye tusome mu Market Tuesday mu paper je ngenda muzinzo okujja question nga 20 nga ziri ku ebyo byokka question ya 20 kati zo question ya 20 nzikudye izo question ya 20 nzikudye para jump kambala gende kunna mukadde olwaleero in all its glory the namukadde is there mujirengere in all its glory eje bayita namukadde saagala ajogera nako bwebuzibu bwa reverse camera ekyankalanya. Kale nze no ngenda basiibula ndabe ku bakasitoma bange eno waggulu then ndyoke ngende contact bagijjayo yindako. Good morning Arthur. Space new model UAQ 14.5 eba nungi anti olina nkebere but I think ira tayinza kugamba mbu agitunda 14.5 ngambi. Arthur, let me try and come up with a standard. Okay, good morning Coach Joseph, wadde obuze nnyo eyo yennuwa ya viviti question njirabire eti only 5 years, that's not too long. Oh, and there was a floral shop where I used to buy Anthony, wagulanga n'ebimuli zesigulanga ku bimuli bintu by'abazungu ebyo. Kale njagala basiibula kanzigule wano nfune kalaiti akawerako. Joshua Mgalasi, Ronald M. Kasendwa, KJN Sounds, Antonio, Sanji Phone Solutions, Sejemba Henry, Mutumba Padi, Tusime Eddie, Wabuyi Nelson, Bashir Mukalazi, Solomon Chitumba, Kwiri Akim, Charles Walusimbi, Wam Wycliffe, Chairman Zach, Gabula Mark, Seguya Ronald, Chris Fitness Rubulwa, Papa Bukenya Abi, Deep in Coffee, Isaac Luyiri, Kasemaganda Richard, Bridget Kakai, banangi na desi kulabye. Oli bulungi. Mugalasi Joshua, Gabula Mark, Juko Nathan, Hashim Africa Karota, Abdurrahim Kasita, Martha Director, Martha Academy, Dauda Daweds, Moses Heath, Bashir Mkalazi JK, Vinny Katz, James Omoding, Sejemba Henry, Chikonyogo Area Joshua, Paul Ntege the Great, Omeja Moses, Benjamin B. Nete musherinze namba za amasimba nange. Clark Rhyme, atina bagambe engeri gye muziwandiikamu. Derek Lule, Frederick Bwire, Herbert, Seth Kagaba, Vianney Kabusu. Waliwo comment eno gye bakwese yabadde ya Vinny Katz. Ayebare Aaron Semusu Wilba, Pasco Joseph, King Daniels, Himbisiwe Denison, Tongo Levitkas. Ahimbisiwe kankunonye. Ahimbisiwe Dennis nkuzemu ne nkugamba it's good but you need to check the car. Ukitegeera. Bweba 15 if it's a 1.5 liter with the 1NZ engine, that's a good offer. Just do the inspection. Bweba 18, I think it can go a little lower if it's 1.8 because 1.8 like UAZ UAY is so kubera mwezo sente ukitegeera. Yeah, ate I also find that 1.8 liter Space new models are normally in better condition than the 1.5s, probably because of the consumption abantu bazivuga nnyo ukitegeera. I'll see you tomorrow morning. People, thank you very much for being part of this broadcast. Don't forget to give me pre-purchase inspection business. I charge only 400,000. We go inspect your cars for 2 days. That money covers my time, it covers the mechanic's time, it covers the fuel that gets us to the cars. But remember, the 400,000 pays for inspection within the Kampala CBD. Bwetugenda wakiso kudayo ku mafuta bwetusuka Central Business District ya Kampala, because I've found that emmotoka ezisuka wakiso wawa tezitera kuba nnungi in my experience. So emmotoka eziri mu kibuga zebaleta mu kibuga zitera kuba nnungi, era n'emmotoka ennungi n'emmotoka eziri mu bikomera by'abagagga eziri okumpimpi wano Namugongo au zibeera nnungi ate okusinga emmotoka bw'ofulumira ddala ekibuga. So you guys, thank you very much for being part of this broadcast. I'll see you tomorrow morning. mugenda kungulako ka alarm, mugenda kungulako ka trackers, mugenda kungulako jump starting machines. Eriko jump starter eriko n'akapiko omukka mupiira, so that omukako bwe gukendeera ate tolina gujjako kubaako gutwala gupikira waka. Jump starting battery yo bweggwako, you can jump start your car yourself. Ebanga power bank. Then Android radios ngenda balagako nga maze installing muno, so that is the kind of radios that you can buy from me. May God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.